For now, pull on.
I don't really teach anymore.
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing, dude?
Nick, how are you?
Hi, Teddy.
Tony, nice to meet you. Gentlemen. T-Rex! What's going on?
How you going, buddy?
Davide, what's going on, man?
How you doing, my friend?
Oh, we'll probably just raffle the suit off.
All right.
They didn't bring it. They'll bring it with this. It's one of the old suits. So it's going to be a suit with them. That's what we're going to raffle off. And then,
Okay. What's that, a float?
huh?
Hunt Master float?
Yeah, just
inflatable.
Yeah, inflatable float.
Can you show it? Can you explain what's this gun, please?
Oh, this is. I'm just showing off the new mechanism. A new Hunt Master mechanism.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
Oh, nice. Very nice. And it was a carbon fibre?
Yeah. Carbon. Carbon.
Roller.
Yeah. Inverted roller head.
What and what's the second?
Dyneema. So 2mm Dyneema.
Oh yeah.
Just for the dragon line. I'm not finished, but just a bit of a.
Where do they go?
Oh, so that's the inverted roller. So the rubbers will be down here, and they'll be pre-stretched.
Ah, okay. Yeah, roger that. Yeah, nice. What's going on here? Oh, new mask.
New Hunt Master mask. Here, check this out. Ready? All right.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Ooh, what's? Oh, you're joking. Full silicon snorkel.
Full silicon snorkel.
How much?
Yeah.
How much?
These ones, I think they're going to be retailing about $50 or something, bro.
Yeah.
Dirt cheap.
Can I buy that one?
Mate, you can have that one.
Can I?
Of course.
Can I buy it right now?
Right now. Done.
I've got cash.
Done. Sold.
Let me try it on. Here, film me trying it on.
Look at that.
Happy customer. Hey, if you want to see what's happening, did it light up?
Yeah. You gotta sit on. You gotta sit it.
Oh yeah.
Just sit it. That's the tip. Well, you got a mower. You got a mower. Don't worry.
Alright.
That's good fit, eh?
Hey, that's pretty good, man. I need a shave.
You got to get rid of the mower. What do you use? What do you use? If you don't want to shave, what do you use, huh?
Good old Vaso.
Vaseline. Eh?
Vaso.
Put the Vaseline on.
Any different sizes?
There is other designs. So
I gotta come past and see you.
We'll bring
I
him
forgot
in
to
soon.
bring my gun. Wow, yeah. My gun? I snapped the bungee.
Bungie. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, the boys.
So you got more, huh?
Yeah.
Same kind of soft silicon snorkel.
Yeah,
all
I
that.
think with the new ones, yeah. And also the other ones are mirrored lens.
I gotta come past and see you because I wanted a low volume mask.
Yeah, there you
Because
go.
I lost my
Lucky D19.
You're on. Lucky what?
Lucky D19 purple.
Door prize, yeah?
Door prize.
All right. What did we say? The
How you going?
the laddie.
That's me, mate. All right, guys. Thanks for coming, everyone, man. Always a pleasure seeing the boys and catching up with everyone. But a lot to get through. First of all, the most important thing, this is very important. What are we going to eat?
What's on the menu? Where's the chef? Where's the boss?
No, there's no menu tonight.
Order in?
Yeah, so we're going to order
Pizza?
something. Pizza? We always do pizza. I'm happy with pizza, but pizza. Isn't there like a nice chicken place around here? You know,
Charcoal.
charcoal chicken.
Let me Google it.
Juggle it. So there should be one around here. So we'll decide on what we're going to eat. Who's going to eat? Oh man, we're going to have a good meal tonight.
Oh, let's
That'll be a
take a
good
quick
meal
poll.
tonight.
Hands up for charcoal.
It doesn't, whatever. We'll
Hands up for pizza. Hands up for whatever.
So we'll say just see if there's any
Alright,
charcoal
let me
chicken
get
around.
on top of this.
Maybe you'll eat in Uber.
Charcoal.
Also, social dive this Sunday.
Oh yeah. Where are we going?
Usually we go Gerringong, Seal Rock straight away. Yeah, so we'll probably have to do something local. Maybe Boat Harbour. You need somewhere where we can put the families and stuff like that.
Okay. Boat hub's good. What's the conditions like? Anyone look them up?
Yep, it's 1.5 swell, 16 knots. The wind.
Not bad.
South-southeast, you said? So southerly. That's good. Southerlies are good. Blows clean water in. If you don't know that. So if you ever want to go out, check the direction of the wind. If it's blowing from the south, it generally means for Sydney we get clear water. I don't know how good it's going to be because of the fires and all the ash and stuff in the water. It's been absolutely terrible, man. If it's blowing.
Try and start to comp at that Port Buckley boat ramp in that.
Yeah.
That's sort of like the tunnel.
Oh, you come out onto that boat ramp there, Foreshore Road.
Foreshore, that's
Yeah, yeah.
because they've got cleaning station and all that there, but you've got to get early to get a parking spot.
Yeah. So no, not everyone has boats, so it have to be somewhere accessible
For rock hop.
for rock hopping. So maybe I'm just trying to think where we could go. Huh?
Yeah, outside of Kirnell, where the national park is.
Yeah, we'll probably just go back there, I reckon. Yeah, the one when you go up into the national park up the top there.
At the head.
No,
Yeah.
before.
Wild
You know where all
Park.
the families, when you first go in on the
Mining
left,
it.
Oh,
you
spot.
just swim around.
Oh, into,
You mean just
yeah,
past
yeah.
the refinery?
Where the head is. Monument.
Yeah, monument. At the
You
monument.
know when you go up the national park, then there's that
Yeah,
big
yeah, it's
station.
called
Yeah,
the
yeah,
monument.
yeah.
Keep going down, you go left.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
to
a
the
big
beach.
Park, there's a big park with your family, and then down the bottom you can spearfish there.
The rocks?
Yeah.
The stairs to the
Yeah,
rocks?
yeah, Silver
There's
Beach.
no stairs,
Oh,
full
monument.
stairs.
Oh, okay.
Sutherland. Yeah, Sutherland. Like,
Yeah, we're down.
Oh, look, yeah, we can probably do
I was
Kirnell.
in Keys and
Yeah. All right, so we'll
Talk
look
about
at
that flat
Yeah.
the other day.
What was that?
Flatty, I said, go sit on the
The
group.
flatty.
Yeah. The flatty was at Silver
there.
Beach.
Yeah, that was in Kirnell on the grass beds right over there.
Ah, there's some very big flatties there, man. That's a good place to get your aiming right. You were there the last time that we seen you. At Kirnell, remember we did the dive down there? It'll be good for the boys there actually. So we'll probably get something happening like that. We'll probably go to Silver Beach and those can go rock hopping off at the monument and the steps.
Steps.
Yeah, so that, I think we'll do that. Okay, so that's sorted, and usually it's family, so you can bring your family down for the social dives. More than welcome, you know. We'll put it up on the group, how much it's going to cost, and we just need, you'll see that what we do, we'll do a list, just add your name to the list, how many you're bringing, and so that way we know how much to cater for, and we'll let you know the fees and stuff like that, just for the barbecue and stuff like that. Usually burgers, and best burgers in Sydney,
Ever.
best burgers. Anything after a dive is the best. You'll learn that, Tony, quickly, man. After you come out from a dive, you'll eat anything, any food combination, doesn't matter. We've had some crackers, you know.
you get hungry.
You get hungry, man. Yeah, so that's that. All right, so everyone's happy. We'll do it Silver Beach, so somewhere nice and local. It's protected. We've got a couple of youngies, some new guys. I won't be bringing the boat. I'll be spending some time with a few of the young fellas. And Tony, if you want, you're more than welcome to come tag along. And we'll go from there. Guys, this is Khaled. Khaled's one of our elite divers, you know, and he's in the water. He hasn't been for a while, but so we have to get him back in. But a very, very well accomplished diver, and also Khaled is one of the owners of Huntmaster. So we brought him along just to meet everyone, and hopefully they're going to be looking after us with a lot of our competitions and stuff like that. So it's good to have a brand that is, you know, backing us up. You know what I mean? And we're more than happy to use their gear and stuff like that. So I'll pass it over to Khaled for a bit and just explain to us where's Huntmaster at this point in time, and any future plans and any upcoming competitions you guys are going to be running.
Yeah, cool. Thank you for your time. Tarek invited me
I've actually been overseas for a little while, been living in Malaysia for a year and a bit, but been doing some work with our team. Our team's growing. We started, like when we started Huntmaster, Tariq is a very humble man. He's actually one of the original co-founders of this company too. So a lot of us that are in the company, we all have our own thing. Like I'm a high school teacher, you know, the other co-owner is in construction. A lot of us are in it for not for the sake of the actual company, but most of us are divers. We've always loved diving and we're very keen Spearos. The only thing is, when we were going along, we were finding that a lot of the stuff that was getting sold or buying was a little bit too expensive. People were getting a little bit ripped and not the best quality stuff that can be given out there. So we started this all little idea where basically it was me, Tariq, and one more person, my brother-in-law, together sitting in the car saying, you know what, leaving another dealer, we said we had such a bad experience. We said, you know what, why don't we just sit down and start our own thing? Like we're all in the game, we know what it's like. Let's just try to provide the best product that we possibly can to the world at a reasonable price. So this was like roughly 4 years ago. So it's been a lot of work, and I think you guys all probably know, we've only just launched a couple of months ago, and I'm not sure if anyone's seen the website or had a look at our range. Basically what we're trying to do, and I think everyone is noticing it, we've actually been getting a lot of traction from America and Florida as well, which has been great. That, you know, we have some new designs, new funky colors, it's quite trendy, and we are working on some top quality stuff. So what we want to do now is, with us, the key for us is we're supporting AUF, so we've sort of ventured together. So AUF is Australian Underwater Federation. They're like a government body that are trying to promote the sport and try to basically keep us being able to spear in many of the places that we're allowed to go into. Because a lot of government lobbyists try to pull us away from spearfishing. And the second thing is, we're going to be hopefully putting in a lot of money, like we've just put in a fair bit into the next comp, which is called the AUF Huntmaster Memorial Challenge, which is in Port Stephens. There's around $13,000, you might have seen it, he posted up on social media. So we've given around $13,000 prize money, and we're going to be giving a little bit more with some free giveaways and bits and pieces. We want to be running a lot of comps, and we want to promote and support a lot of the comps with that run by Sydney Spearos as well. So we're here to saying why we're here is we're here to support you guys. We're here to make this hopefully a really enjoyable sport. The only thing is that what we need from you guys, and it's not to sound a bit like to put pressure on everyone, but it's a team effort here. We're local owners. A lot of us we're from Bankstown or Auburn or Granville that have set this thing up, and I think we should all of us as fellow Australians to feel proud that this is an Australian brand now that we're trying to start up. And it does need the support of you guys as well, in that what we need now is we're trying to set up something now to give every month. This is the idea for us at Sydney Spearos, with your support, is that what we want to do is run a monthly picture or video of the month. And what we want you guys to do is send in pictures, but the only thing is that it needs to be in a Huntmaster suit or some gear. The reason why we do that is we're going to be using it for our social media and you know, through our websites and so on and so on. We constantly need new faces. The faces here is beautiful because it's so diverse, which is exactly what we're pushing for. We're also running a females only range. I'm not sure if you're a diver and if you're thinking of getting into it, but hopefully you can talk through it. But so what we need here is we're going to support every month. We'll come in, Masoli and I, either of us or another person. We'll come in with a new gift, and it will be a generous one. It's not going to be something like will be a generous gift. It might be like a brand new wetsuit. I'm not sure if you've seen different colors. Maybe a gun. It's just going to be something new every month. And what we'll do is the picture of the year coming from your group, and hopefully you guys can spread it amongst the rest of you, because I know you guys have a massive group. And this will be spread around other spearfishing groups as well. To post those in, help us out. Obviously the more new faces people see, you know, the more it's going to create a bit of excitement. So it can't just be on 4 or 5 people trying to do it. It needs like a sort of a team effort. And secondly, the most important thing is we come here humbly saying we are not perfect. You know, this has been a long journey, and Tariq could probably understand how much we're learning, and we've learned a lot through a lot of mistakes and like we develop, we're continuously developing, so that we know a lot of you guys are buying gear and trying to support us, so that if there is something comes along the way and it's the feedback, we really want that. Like we admire the feedback, and we hope that you guys can be as honest as possible to keep making sure that we're going to try to develop and make things as best as possible. So yeah, we're here for support. We're here to continuously help out. If you guys are going to run a comp, your own comps, we're here to provide some gear. We're all divers. Tariq and us, amongst all of us in the company, are all pretty much best friends. So there's a company thing, and then there's us just out being out, enjoying the sport. We love the sport. We love spearfishing. We love diving. I love being underwater, and we hope that we can keep spreading this amongst you guys as well. So yeah, we look forward to it. Next month I have a plan where I might come in for a little presentation, so to give some tips and tricks on, you know, being there, done that, how to avoid certain things, how to target certain species, how to use certain parts of your equipment. So we'll come in for that one, and hopefully we're here to help support as best we can. So thanks for your time, and yeah.
So Khaled has a which has been broken, but he smashed an old record that was standing for years for southern bluefin tuna, 106.8 kilos.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was out of this world, you know. And it's good to see you know, local guys from the area, you know, getting such feats like that, you know. And we want everyone to sort of, you know, get to that level, you know what I mean. No, thanks for coming in, Khaled.
No worries.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
All right. What is it?
Oh, it took around 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
We're actually going to...
Each one takes an hour. The ones we shot down in, what's the name, an hour to bring up, man. It's like bringing up a car from the bottom of the ocean, man. You know, it's nuts, man. You know, like we were fighting.
That's why we made our tuna tables.
The tuna table, yeah, we want to see those. You need to bring them up.
Clutch system.
Yeah. Awesome stuff, man. So, did you find somewhere to eat?
Yeah, there's a place called Blaze Charcoal Chicken, Chesterfield. Blaze.
Blaze? Sort it out. We'll jump on, we'll put it up on the group so he wants to do as a group one. I think it might be hard just because we're...
Maybe, you know what we should do? Let's do one session as a group.
Yeah.
Just one session. No commitment. We just come in as a group and we do one session. Bring your training gear. We do one session.
Where's your
Just across here.
application?
No application. No application. We come in and we do it. We're done.
Anyway, look, it's something that I've been wanting to do, like just to get my stamina back up. I mean, I've got a few trips coming up, and I really got my.
You don't want to let the team go.
No, your fitness level has to be at optimum. If anyone's ever been on a camp or been away with me, you would know what happens to your body and how much of a beating your body takes if you're spearing like 2-3 days in a row. It's really like daunting on the body. Yeah, it's full on, man. You know what I mean? So doing something like this is very good, and I'll be starting tomorrow. So I've got to prep for a few trips coming up. So,
Who's keen on next Tuesday night? Everyone want to do next Tuesday night?
if anyone's keen, what I'll do is we'll start it up on the group for CrossFit, and we'll get.
So we'll do next Tuesday night 7:30 and we'll run a class, and then that way everyone can get a taste of it.
I'm down.
Oh,
sorry.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's plan for next Tuesday night.
Next Tuesday night. All right, I'll start can you start what's the name? Remind me afterwards. Yeah, we'll do it on the group for a CrossFit session.
Just one trial.
Just one trial. Come down and we'll see how we go. We'll go from there.
In our race.
All right.
I'm going to get the
You're
chicken.
going to get it. All right.
But they're my numbers.
They're your numbers.
And I've got it on camera.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. Well, yeah. Thanks, Sam. Really appreciate it, man. And guys, you know, always, if you're ever in the area, they make amazing food here. Yeah, and these guys, they've been supporting us from the day go, letting us use their facility to come and meet. So if anyone's ever in the area, you know, come down and definitely have a feed here. They've got great food. So let me find something. I'll bring Mohammed up. Mr. Musali from Huntmaster. Come down, buddy. We're going to start with the lucky door prizes, alright? So this is the purple ticket. So the purple ticket is anything on this table. You have, don't worry about the keys, you don't need them. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of stuff. If your number gets called, you get to choose. We're going to say whoever gets number gets called first. So you just pull them out. Alright. So here we go, purple.
28.
D28.
Oh, mate.
D28. Congratulations. Whatever you want, choose one or whatever you want off the table. Like the flag, yeah, the flag. Good choice.
All right.
Good choice. All right, let's do next one.
D23.
D23.
Who's D23?
D23? Ho ho!
Really? No way. What do I get to choose?
Oh, out of these three now. You already got gloves. You got gloves last time,
I've got
didn't you?
gloves, yeah.
So there's mask and snorkel cleaner, and then there's anti-fog as well. So very handy there. Since everyone's been talking about it.
Is this the defog? Yeah, I'll take that.
Beautiful. Congratulations. 2 more.
D27.
D27. You can either have the gloves or you can have the that or that. You can take whatever you want. Hey! Alright. And last one, which is anti-fog and mask cleaner.
D19.
Do you want? Oh, look at him! Hey! That's yours! He's going to look at that later. Alright. Alright, now the guys have, what's the name of the suit?
It's a Scout Huntmaster list.
Yeah, Huntmaster. This is the camouflage for it, guys. So it's a large suit.
What's supposed to be here today, but
It was supposed to be about the and with a weight harness as well. So this was one of the first suits, one of the first samples that we were trying out many moons ago. We didn't go through with it.
these are the orange ones.
Yeah, this is the orange one. So this is for the whole suit, complete set.
D20.
D20. Tony! Woo! There we go! Congratulations, buddy. And you're a large as well.
Yeah.
So you get those and the suit. You come pick it up from my house. Champion. Thank you. Thanks to the boys from Huntmaster. Congratulations, buddy. Awesome. All right. All right. What we'll talk about fish species that now is common, you know, and everyone's been talking about it, which is kingfish. You know, and targeting kingfish. So we all know what kingfish are. So it's they're a seasonal fish. You get the bigger ones usually come in on either end of the season. So
Big ones around now.
yeah, you get the big ones around now, but usually you get the big hoodlums, that loners. They come like out of season, man. If they're going to be big, they're going to be massive.
Last week I was at North Coast and there was massive ones.
Yeah. So you will get them, but you'll get plenty of rats this time around. You know what I mean? It takes some getting used to target them. You know what I mean? So look, they're pelagic. Who knows what a pelagic is? Tell you what's a pelagic?
Pelagic fish that travels with the currents and where the food is. They travel
Okay,
up and down
and generally what depths?
30 metres.
Well,
So pelagic.
you can have, say, the mulloway that would travel in the shallow waters.
But a mulloway is not classified as a pelagic.
Yeah,
No,
not.
no. So pelagics, they're usually surface fish.
Yeah,
They're mainly surface fish.
mainly the what you'd call a bloodfish, like
Yeah,
a tuna,
your tuna, your kingfish, your marlin.
Yeah.
It's part of that group, so it's a surface fish, you know, and they hunt in packs as well. So you get the smaller fish, the smaller of the kingfish, you'll find them in big schools.
They also travel depending on the temperature of the water and the change of temperatures in the water through the year. So the colder months,
That's right.
so
They move up
the
north a
kingfish
bit
would
more.
be more north, where in the summer months you'd be getting kingfish seasons down in South Australia and
That's
places
right.
like that.
Yeah.
Same as the tuna.
Yeah. And so the larger ones, which we call hoodlums, these guys they'll probably be in ones. I've seen in fives. I've never seen bigger than a group of 5 big hoodlums. You know, we're talking about 25 kilo plus, man. You know, these guys are just absolute monsters. You know, David came with me to the camp, and this is a funny story which you have to hear. Okay, so we've done a drift, and I called, all right guys, come in, we'll go do a drift again. A drift is where the boat is not anchored, and the divers are in the water, and we're just going with the current, and there's a certain line that we try and follow to get on top of the shallow reef, so the guys can have a dive and hopefully come across these kingfish, yeah? So we went past our point, and we're finishing off the drift, and I called time, all right guys, come in, we'll go back to the start and redo the drift again. If you just look this, a second, if he just had waited a second or two, he would have had the shot on the kingfish.
It just wasn't meant to be.
His gun was unloaded and was getting ready to come into the boat. I had David's gun in my hand, and Omar's screaming, ah, big one, big one. David took the gun back off me and swam across, and this thing just hung around. Yeah, it was just sitting. How far away from you was it?
So it was at my feet. Like it was just there, right there.
Wow.
And then when I yelled out to you guys, come back in, jump back in, there's a big one.
Yeah.
And I was trying to reload my spear, and that took my attention. I was just trying to reload it. I don't know what David did, but he jumped in, and I don't know how. It was literally at my feet. I could have just gone.
And that's just how they are. They're very inquisitive. You know what I
Is that the
mean?
one on the video on the group?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
He blows the gun straight away and shoots it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the end of the video.
Why do you guys put it on the chat?
I seen that. Put one rubber on it.
No, we haven't put it up. You know, we share it on the chat, man. So.
But is there a reason why we don't put it on?
No, we do. We just haven't put it on. There's a 6-minute video.
Yeah, awesome.
The whole thing. It's funny.
Yeah, it's a funny video. I'm screaming at him, ah! And I was just still trying to reload his gun.
The flasher had gone at that point.
Yeah, we lost the flasher as well after going after the flasher. Yeah. So what he did, because
As long as you don't lose the fish.
usually with a conventional gun, you just take the band off and it sits on top. But he shot his gun, so he had to do a full reload of the spear gun, which is why it was taking him long. And when you got a big fish sitting underneath you, your heart is racing, and you're trying to. Everything goes wrong. You cannot reload.
Yeah, everything goes wrong. If you need to go right, everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I got seasick.
Yeah.
Trying to reload the gun.
3 guys get seasick on me. So
It was from that.
all of them, 3 guys get
It's
seasick.
got some awesome lobsters, man.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
guys,
Lobsters
we
are massive.
Yeah, these ones were
4-kilogram lobsters. How heavy was it, David? It was 1 meter. Insane. David come up out of the water. I don't know who had who. Either the lobster was holding him, or he was holding the lobster. You know?
Always meant to suit as well.
Yeah, the head of the lobster was probably 2 eyes in my hand.
I've seen them,
And
massive.
then I went down, when I got close to it, I said, fucking stupid. Start running, so I took it and escape, left, right, but somehow I can get up.
Someone coming up has gone crazy.
Yeah.
Is that the video of the legs falling off and all the fish coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun video.
All the fish coming up, that was pretty good.
Because the lobsters, like the legs of the lobsters were breaking off and the fish were eating them.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why?
That's why the fish were chasing them.
That was insane. But that was like, that's Broaden Island. That's just like one of the trips that we do. Hopefully, we all get to go there. We'll try and do a big trip. Just take the whole campground there, man. That'll be amazing. Get about 4 boats and just take a big group.
What are the trips now to the banks and the keys of the banks?
Yeah, they're the banks. Banks down in Jarvis Bay. So yeah. So anyway, so David's taken my gun, gone back, loaded 1 rubber, went down and just shot this kingfish. Now they're over there. They're known to be big fish. They come up to about 26, 30 kilos. How hard was it to hold the thing in the water?
Yeah, it was hard. Yeah.
And that was how many kilos?
The second shot, the second gun.
Oh,
What happened was
oh man. So I had to land the fish from him from the boat. Hey, do you have the video? Omar, can you share it on the group?
5 meters. It's only 5 meters there.
Let me see if I've got this.
Yeah, I'll put it up.
Put it up on the group. Are you on the WhatsApp group yet, Tony? No. Okay. All right, you're on the group now, Tony? That's it, you're part of the furniture. As they say, you know. And guys, look, just a reminder for all of us, with the group, just use it as a platform to learn, to gain knowledge. Any question, anything you want to know about spearfishing, just ask on the group. There's plenty of guys on there that will give you some advice if you're having problems with something. You know, like you're out on the water, I can't equalize what's going on, you know, or, you know, like loading your gun or anything related to spearfishing is on the group. Strictly spearfishing. So we don't talk any politics or anything like that on the group, you know what I mean? We'll talk about a topic, someone will ask a question, and generally, you know, he gets plenty of answers, you know. So on that group is strictly spearfishing. The boys, Tarek and do they have phones and stuff? Or not yet?
Some of them do, some of them.
All right. So if they were there, if you want them to be on the group, we're more than happy to add them so the boys can on today. But we need to get the juniors up and running. We've got 1 father and son duo, 10-year-old. He goes out with his dad. So you got to try and catch up to him. He's already spearing, 10 years old. You know. So.
Manny's like 5
And
years
Manny,
old.
red son.
5 years old, he catches fish with a speaker.
Yeah. So, you love the best sport, man. Yeah, we'd rather get them into that, and we go from there. So look, the video's up on the. If you want to have a bit of a laugh, you just hear me screaming. You'll hear me screaming. Homer! You know, just watch it there. You gotta have a bit of a laugh. But you'll see, man. Like it really had some tension, man. Just trying to pull that thing up. You know what I mean?
You gotta go back, sorry.
Oh, that's beautiful. Like just the night, sleeping at night. The owls, what do you call them, wolves? They got, those birds out on sea, the black ones? They nest on that island. And you hear the chicks at night.
There's birds so annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, on Gordon Island. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's why you can smash them. Which is awesome, man. Alright, so we will be putting up the fees and stuff very soon. We'll advise on the group, and we'll go from there, and then we'll add him to the database. But I'd like to add him just to the group here to get him started, and then inshallah we will, once we've released the fees and stuff, so just a few things we're just trying to work out, and then we'll put it up, and then the boys can just join. And it's the same thing, same time, first Tuesday, and we dive together on that weekend if it's good. So that's what we'll, more than welcome to come and bring the whole family down, inshallah. So no one gets left out, inshallah. Even if you want to drop them off, like I said, on the weekend I'll spend some time with them on Sunday. So if anyone wants to pick my brain, more than happy to jump in. I went there, caught some nice fish. Remember that last trip? Just in knee-high water, it was pulling out fish like that. You know? So definitely come down on Sunday So we'll post that up on the group, the time, and yeah, definitely, and bring your wife along.
Can I mention, if you're gonna go to places like Kurnell, they charge for parking. It makes sense to go to the office right there by Monument and go ahead and register and get your parking 1 year pass for the National Parks Pass. It's $65 a year. If you go 5 times, you pay for your parking pass.
And that's the going up into the.
That's going up into the park. So as soon as you go into the park, the first left.
So probably
is
what
where
we'll
the
do
park
is,
there's an office there. You can go and you can do it online as well.
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe we'll go to Silver Beach. They've got the new amenities and stuff there.
The national park, all national parks in Australia.
Yeah, except for Kosciuszko.
Oh, all right.
But yeah.
So we'll do that. The meeting will be Silver Beach. We'll be there at Silver Beach Resort. So I'll put it up.
Yeah, unlimited. Yeah. So
And then,
people go every weekend in national parks.
So whoever wants to go out to the ocean and dive around the ocean, they can go out. But whoever's not confident, they can spend time with me inside the bays. And we'll just run through some drills. You know, I'll show you how to hunt Ludwig and Brim and Flathead. There's some big flathead there. Very good spot for flathead. Yeah, some guy to stay with he's not here.
Good luck getting the Spearfishing.
Sorry, what happened to Albert on Sunday?
Oh, did he? He shot Paul Jackson?
He thought he was a wobbling on.
Oh.
Should I tell you what happened to me on Sunday, Tarek?
No.
On Sunday I went spearfishing at Boat Harbour.
Yeah.
Swimming in the water, I found a brand new Rock Island gun. 110.
Yeah.
With a brand new knife connected to it. I loaded the gun and I shot a 40cm broom with it.
And where's the gun now?
I haven't.
What did it have to it? What was attached to it?
So it was a gun shot under a rock and got stuck. That was a bit deep. Maybe
There was no line attached to it or anything?
No, it was a full gun.
No, about like I'm saying the float line or
No
anything?
float line. And what he's done is unhooked his float line off his gun and he's just gone. But I don't know why he's line. His shaft got stuck under the rock. That was a bit deep. Maybe he couldn't go under the rock and he didn't have enough breath to shake it out, whatever. I just dived under, shook it out. Low, I was like, oh, what the hell is this? And that was, it's been there for a long time, it was all brown. So I wiped it like that, brand new Rob Allen, I loaded it up. I looked like that, 40cm boom, I went boom. Okay, this is my lucky gun. Never getting this gun ever again with a brand new knife.
Oh, wow.
My group, they got a new gun and a fish.
Brand new Rob Allen 110 with a brand new knife, and I shot a 40cm boom with it.
Oh, wow.
Awesome. That's pretty good.
It was just meant to be it.
You go spearing and get a gun.
They are. Oh, you find I found a lot of fins wonder in here. Old Mars.
You look at Turks, that's how much anchors is.
Oh, you start collecting
Every time I
anchors.
used to go with him, I see the anchor chucking in his boat.
Chuck it on the boat. I did. I found an anchor once. It was off like a big one of those big cruisers, but chrome. I ended up selling it for $800.
Yeah.
Give me a hand. Give me a hand. Feeding time. All right. This is the best part of the night.
Oh, it's missing a box.
Oh, look what you won! Look what you won!
What do I win? What? Defog?
Defog!
No.
Is that what you were saying? Yeah!
Yeah, buddy. Wait.
Oh, you know what? And you need it too, you know?
Yeah.
You get a new mask.
Yeah, because I need a new mask.
And it's a cleaner.
Heck, dude.
All the floats up.